and gentlemen, we meet again.
Why is this happening?
It gives me so much anxiety. Like, how are you this stupid?
That's how the game works!
Holy shit. People been falling for the Norwegian prince scam forever. Like,
Nigerian.
yeah, whatever.
There's just Alexander Skarsgård is scamming your grandfather out of money.
Say hi to Eli. He's racially ambiguous. And Brandon, his hair is fucking fabulous. And Donut, a dark joke disposition. And there's a fat electrician. Welcome to Unsubscribe.
Okay, everyone ready?
Yep. The gang gets cracked.
3, 2, 1.
I've seen that film.
The gang cracking.
Really good. Yeah.
That one's so good.
Corn tub. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Unsubscribed Podcast. I'm joined today by Eli Doubletap. Nick is in town. Brandon Herrera, myself, Donut Operator. Thank you so much for being here.
Who's in town?
Who's in Paris?
That's me.
Now, hopefully, now that you've chopped all your hair off, hopefully people will stop confusing us.
No, it'll still
Unlikely.
happen.
Yep.
I got confused for you 3 times in Japan.
Brandon, you're talking a lot this episode.
Yeah, I know.
Cody, can you start the episode?
Hi, everyone. That's they think we all look alike.
I still like Matt's dad confusing you both. That's the peak of confusion.
Matt's dad, a man who has met both of us several times.
Yeah, Demolition Ranch's father came up to us when we were at lunch a couple of weeks ago, and he came up to me. He was like, "Hey, congrats on your race." Yeah.
For context, I am sitting a foot to Cody's right.
He sat directly next to me.
Connor and me were talking about that. We don't know how that fucking happens. I'd never look at you both and be like, "Yep, brothers, Mexican and a white dude."
I was gonna say there's words I can say that he can't.
That's true. Oh, wait, I can
He
now.
can.
Yeah.
I
got
mean,
a pass now.
Wait, what? How?
You can say
Sexually
that.
transmitted.
Yeah, sexually transmitted racism from my Mexican.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. See, you can say it too. Go for it.
I don't know.
Sound right
I
off.
think I'm only allowed to say half of it.
Why?
Huh? Hannah's adopted. She's like a coconut.
But she's like hella looking.
Yeah, she's white on the inside, though.
Yeah. That's because of you.
No.
Well, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, what's up, bitches?
Hello.
Look, fucking this one tastes really good.
Actually,
it's the second week.
really good.
This is really.
I just realized that might be my first time trying it, and it tastes really good.
Yeah. Lemonade and tea.
It tastes like an Arizona iced tea.
It tastes like an. Bleep out me saying that though. Like, never let me say those words because they will sue the fuck out of us.
Really?
They went after Liquid Death for Armless Palmer, right?
Yeah. That was part of the joke. Have you
Not
heard
e-
that?
No.
Yeah, they had a new flavor that was like a flavor, and they called it Armless Palmer, and they got sent a cease and desist by the Arnold Palmer Foundation or whatever because they weren't authorized to use it. So they said, fuck it, fine, and renamed that flavor Dead Billionaire.
Which is great.
It chose violence. Like, fuck
I told
this.
you what I wanted to name it, right?
We had all those good names.
I had a Palminator. It's like a play on Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, the Palminator. They said that even then that they would probably go after us legally. Damn. Just crazy.
We can't use any of the cool names.
I'm not going to lie, that's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Just being like, I'm the first person to ever mix lemonade and tea together.
Yeah,
I
real.
own it forever is insane.
It's like Joe Rogan going after all podcasts because
Right.
he started the first podcast.
Actually, I'm the white guy with tattoos that talks about bullshit on the internet.
We're going to have a discussion about this. Cody's back from Japan. You have any great questions to ask him about his country? Because we're going there all together next year.
No, we're not.
See, I said,
I don't have a passport, and you can't make me get one.
We're going to make him get a passport.
I actually have some connections. I
Yeah,
could
we got some
probably make this
actually
happen.
powerful connections. We can make this happen now. Nick,
Just
you're
gonna
enlisted, by the
chloroform.
way. We got you a military ID. You're stationed in Japan. I didn't even do anything.
Guess who just got recalled?
No, if I was going to go out of country, it would be Japan, though. That would be, we've already set a tone. They know better.
I was just gonna say, like, not even for meme reasons, just because I'd legitimately like to go see it, like Hiroshima or Nagasaki.
Which, side note, America, that's so far away from Tokyo.
That's the problem. I didn't realize that's
it's
like
a journey
flight.
to go there.
I don't even drive to Dallas anymore. Like I fly, but it's like 6 hours.
It's a 6 hour on the bullet train.
Yeah. It's a good
Japan's
ride.
really like long. Isn't it? Yeah.
Just a boomerang. It's a long ass boomerang. But I mean, Cody had nothing but he hated coming back.
Yeah, no, it was fucking rad, man. Even on the bullet trains though, they'll just bring in beers and liquor and all the like food and everything. It's super cool.
And you can turn the chairs either which way you want to face.
Yeah, and like everyone's just super nice. You don't have to tip anyone. Food's incredible, quality's incredible.
What's the
you guys are real tall.
What's the like exchange rate like for money?
I think we're
I think we're more the US dollar.
Oh, it's a lot more.
Yeah, it's I
Against
think
the
it's
yen?
almost double. Yeah.
yen to dollar.
So, I mean, you had-
63 cents for a yen dollar.
So you had like a lot more purchasing power.
No, not 63 cents.
Oh my god, no. Holy shit. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 0.63
quite a
cents.
bit. Yeah, so like 1,000 yen was like $1.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We're doing okay over there.
Yeah. And houses are cheap. We're just looking at one that looks very American. Massive. 177 grand.
Iowa stuff.
With no mountains. This had a mountain background.
Yeah, I did learn though, if you can find a house that someone died in, then the house is like half price because the Japanese people are really scared of ghosts.
Which makes me wonder, maybe Japanese ghosts are real.
Right?
If it affects the real estate price, you gotta wonder.
Eli, do the just hear that coming down the halls at night.
Holy shit. Holy shit. The Fat Electrician is here.
You got to do the ooh in an Asian voice.
They boo differently. Sounded Japanese.
Oh God, getting haunted by a ghost I can't understand. He's like trying to warn me of danger. I'm like, shut up.
This is the ghost figure, but slits.
Well, it's like the guy who's now the acting. The guy, what is it? Hung Kao, I think. His
Yeah, I don't think you can say that.
what is his? I think it's his name. It's
No.
CAO.
Hung cow?
Cow. Yeah, CAO, I think.
Yeah, Hung Kao. He's the new acting director of acting secretary of the Navy, I think. His whole thing that they were trying to like dig back in his history, and he made some joke on a podcast or on a news show. That sounds familiar. But he's a very clearly Asian man. He's like, yeah, they're calling me a white supremacist and this. He's like, I mean, I couldn't be a white supremacist because they'd need to custom cut a Klan hood with slits in it or something like that.
Fucking love that shit. Oh my God, Nick, you made the Reddit page because
What'd I do?
when we were super shit wrecked and you were talking about like one of the big nukes. The guy that reacts, the nuclear engineer that will react to videos.
Okay, yeah.
He watched one of them, and the comments though on that is, "Yo, that was like a 4-hour podcast, and they were shit wrecked. It was drunk history."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the comments of you defending because they're like, "Oh, what the f? This guy's just spitting nonsense. He's lying. What a piece of shit." Reply: Homie was like 30 beers in at this point. He's doing an actually pretty decent
Which
job
one was
of
that?
holding the story together.
Which one was it?
The submarine nuke. Which one was the big one?
It was like the nukes that we lost or something, or like what?
It was one that was built that hadn't been deployed yet. It was like 200 megatons or something like.
Are you talking like the Tsar Bomba, like the Russian one?
No,
or
no,
what?
no.
I have no idea. I don't know. That's
We
my
were shit wrecked.
That's my least favorite thing about shorts is like I see so many shorts where it's like, oh, no wonder some people hate me. It's like here's a 30 seconds of me shit wrecked, obliterated, ranting with my friends about some random bullshit. And they're like, this guy doesn't know anything.
Well, my problem with those shorts too is A, they just steal our shit and get the views, but B,
Thank you.
They cut out all of like your hedging on it. You're like, I don't know. I think I read somewhere where they said, and they'll just cut straight to like you saying it as definitive information.
Coley Noir did a video on one of the shorts taken out of context about me.
Which one was that again?
When he-
I was on a podcast and I was like, I told a story about how like I hate going to shoot with somebody for the first time because I've had it happen multiple times where somebody's like, hey, do you want to go shoot at the range? And I'm like, yes. And it turns out that their version of going to the range is like the very hunter version where they want to sit up in a supported position on a chair and they want to shoot 12 bullets in an hour very accurately, which isn't what I'm into and not what I hear when you say, do you want to go to the range? I want to go shoot 600 rounds of ammunition.
Didn't he title it something like
The Fat Electrician Hates Hunters?
He said like hunters shouldn't be allowed to go to the range or something like that. I was like, wait a minute.
Didn't say any of that. I was just like, there's a miscommunication in let's go to the range between different types of shooters. That was all I was saying.
What the f***, you should still come on the podcast. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, no.
he's like a friend of ours.
No, I know. He was cool about the whole thing. He's like, that's not what the Fat Electrician's saying. But
unless you're
though he does end it with that. Yeah. And you're like, cool, thanks. Because the title is very different. It's like Fat Electrician says hunters shouldn't have guns. That's all it came out of.
The clickbait title was aggressive, but
that's sometimes I have that conversation with DeLance because we'll go back and forth on like title, thumbnail of a video or something like that. And he'll propose a title. I'm like, I know that's going to get a lot of views, but we can't use it because it's objectively wrong.
Yeah, and it's the N-word.
I need to find this.
Those were my titles.
No, I don't think Brandon heard it.
No, I didn't. What'd you say?
I said, and it's the N-word.
Oh, no. That turns out.
You were just like,
It would get a lot of views from other sources. I feel like it's an instant age restriction on YouTube. Unless you're Coleon, I think you could get away with it then.
I don't think you can use the fucking... Yeah, there's a difference.
Yeah, he could. I can't for some reason. Tried it.
You're like, I keep A/B testing it, and it never works out.
Cody's like a real good thumb one, and then the other one's just the N-word. They never pick it.
Why is this happening?
And
he's like got his goggles on, like mixing test tubes. Like, I just can't figure it out.
You should. I was test that. Go
12 minutes in, we're already rough.
I was trending on Twitter 2 days ago for shitting on communists again, and all they did was prove my point. This guy's never even read Karl Marx, and it's
I saw that.
First of all, yes, I have. B, the notion that you have to read 3,000 pages of bullshit to acknowledge that it's bullshit is retarded. And I believe my analogy was, if I write a 3,000-page essay on why slamming your dick in a car door cures cancer, you don't have to read it before you call me a retard.
My favorite was the top comment. It was like, real car door dick slamming has never been tried.
Dude, the comments. I'm serious. If I could have like just a shitty superpower, my superpower would be to be able to post my videos and then go back in time 24 hours just so I could steal the funniest jokes from the comment section, because it's always funnier than me.
Some of y'all motherfuckers are really funny. Most of you aren't, but some of you are.
IG comments is probably one of my favorite places.
Oh, dude. There's certain times I could just see, I'm like, something feel goods on my feed, and I'm like, I know why this was presented to me. Opens the comments.
I look, I'm like, look down, 8,000. There's only 200 likes. That's wild.
It's the whole, like, I sprained my ankle running to the comments.
I was just telling Cody before you guys got here, I was like, I think my favorite feature of Instagram at this point is whenever I see the most heinous reel of my life, and then I see that Cody's already liked it. I just feel like I'm following in your footsteps every time I go on Instagram.
It's like a detective.
I will do that. I'll get, hi, Eli. Like, I've commented on one of the stuff once, and then Cody's like, hi, Eli. And then I'll do the same thing.
Gentlemen, we meet again.
Sir?
I just rage bait on there at night. That's been my pastime lately.
It's vigorously rage baiting.
Oh, yeah. I don't even believe in the things I'm saying. It's just, it's just funny.
Literally Cody throwing a grenade in a room.
And then I'll mute the conversation and never go back again.
I got one of the top comments, and I still get notifications from it. One of the top comments on like a Netflix clip, because it was from the roast of Kevin Hart. And it was the one Chelsea Handler, when she made that joke about like, oh, now that your favorite president's made the draft mandatory, I hope you go to Iran or whatever. And my comment was just, wait, did she not know that the draft has been mandatory since like 1948?
Yeah, forever.
And it just, oh my God, angry lefties in the comments. I'm like, wait, it was just a question. I'm like, wait, did she not know that the draft was mandatory already?
Like when you turn 18 as a dude, you have to.
Selective service, yeah. Like there have been like a couple year stints where we didn't have it, but it's been pretty consistent for the last like.
Have we ever stopped it?
We stopped it. I think Carter re-upped it. We stopped it briefly for like 5 years after Vietnam, I think.
Oh no shit! I didn't know that. I thought
yeah.
it was just still mandatory. I know with females are the only ones that don't have to do it, right? Still. Yep, that's the one. It's females. That's always that's the hiccup is combat arms. If they want to be in that space, then they do need to do mandatory.
So it was just a female from LA. She's just so disconnected. She didn't know the draft was mandatory. Yeah, that tracks.
Today's video is in the partnership with MANSCAPED, the men's grooming brand who is trusted by 13 million men worldwide. Father's Day is around the corner. And you know what that means. The same problem we all run into. Which razor will my dad use to shave his balls best? Can't even imagine telling my 70-year-old dad, it's like, hey, Dad, this makes shaving your nuts way easier, Pops. But my dad does have a beard here, and he needs to keep it trim. And because of that, the new Beard Hedger Plus is a solid upgrade without breaking the bank. Now, a lot of you have probably used trimmers in the past, and they're clunkers. We don't want no clunkers around here. 14 different length settings, which covers 1 millimeter of stubble all the way up to 20. So whether your dad's a clean, tight guy or my dad, bearded biker Mexican Asian dude, this is the trimmer for them. On a real side note, I do use these and any Manscaped product for the majority of what I do when it comes to cleaning up or cleaning down. They work really good. They have amazing battery life. You can beat them up and they continue to work. Also, they're waterproof, so you can shave in the sink or, the shower. It's Father's Day. Skip the boring stuff and get him something he'll actually use and love. Head over to manscaped.com and use code UNSUB to save 15% off. Plus free shipping. That's 15% off your entire order, plus free shipping with code UNSUB at checkout. And if you need it today, well, you can find Manscaped at a store near you. Nick, you just got back from you were with Mr. Cody's. Oh, Mr. Cody's?
I've been everywhere in the past 2 weeks.
You were with Mr. Zach just in
I was with
veterans.
I was with Zach in Iowa doing Underwhelming. I was in Savannah, Georgia, over in Paris Island with Ethan and Finn, and then we flew to El Paso so we could drive to New Mexico. Awful state, by the way. Not a fan.
Did you do that?
There was like some planes. Well, no, there was planes that I wanted to look at in El Paso, but Ethan's like, it's close enough to where I live in New Mexico. We'll just stay at my house and drive there. Like, okay. So I got to go to New Mexico, stay at Ethan's house, then drive back to El Paso. Yay. Yeah, it was a good time.
It's not that close.
We did get to see it's like an hour from Ethan's house, surprisingly.
It's not horrible.
Okay. Yeah. But no, we got there's like a super cool museum in El Paso. I think we texted you about it. It's called War Eagles.
Yeah.
It's like right outside of El Paso. It's like every time I go to a museum, it's very, I'll say like professional, I guess. Not that these guys weren't professional, but it's very like the stuffy clinical professional that's like, oh, and whatever, some dude talking about stuff. They're like, yeah, you want to sit in it? Yeah. So I got to sit in a P-51 Mustang, got to sit in a P-38 Lightning, got to sit inside a Rolls-Royce car, pretty much anything I wanted to sit in and dick around in, they let me. It was awesome.
So
those are expensive ass cars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Speaking of planes in El Paso, like military planes, so a lot of El Paso is in my district. So my district goes from like San Antonio all the way out to El Paso and like all the border in between. Last time I was there, for one, I went to the original, like the Rosa's Cantina, like from the song El Paso, which is just kind of fucking cool. Like you got to do a pilgrimage. Like they've got like a tribute, like a shrine to Marty Robbins there. But while I was there in the parking lot, there was a truck.
Big iron on his hip.
Yeah, like out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
Beautiful song.
Yeah, never mind. Anyway.
Eli, renowned for his music knowledge.
Yeah. All right,
My
well,
strong-
one day when it gets picked
one
up
of my
as an
schisms.
anime intro, you'll learn it.
Yeah, I was
but-
about to say real quick. We haven't talked about this in a while. Eli doesn't listen to music. He just listens to anime intros in his car.
Ryden's the same way. He hates music, and I love it. Oh, turn that off, Daddy. I'm like, cool, dog.
Yeah, that apple dropped directly to the ground. But there was a
And
truck
so
outside
did
that
he.
had a wrap on it. Oh God! There was a wrap on it that advertised. There's somebody there that owns like a B29. I think I might be misremembering, but I think it's like a B29.
I think that was parked at this museum.
Because I mean, apparently it still functions. Like they fly it.
Yeah.
Which is
Pretty sure it was at that museum.
no shit.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if they do like charity rides or something like that, but they do shit like that, and they were advertising it. And I always wanted to see how expensive it would be to take the gang up in a B29.
I could probably make that happen.
I think we should do it.
Yeah, we could probably make that happen. But like the cool part about this museum is they had like all these World War II planes, all these Cold War era planes. They said it was like all but like one of them flew to El Paso to become a museum piece from all over the world.
No shit.
Yeah, they like flew all of them there and parked them. And they're like, yeah, technically we could get any of these up and going again if we wanted to. He said the main problem is being able to get a pilot that's licensed and all the shit you have to be licensed in to fly that type of plane, because it's so different than a jet. So you have to be like prop driven and this and this and this and this and this. He's like, and most people that do it, there's no money in it. So it's just commercial pilots that have to maintain 8 additional licenses and log all these flight hours just to be able to do it. He's like, we can't get people that have that much time because they're all just dudes that work for airlines for a living. So
But you know, like the guys that are into flying like that, a lot of them think that's cool as shit. You know, there's a lot of people that have the licenses just because they want to be able to do it.
God, I wonder how many hours they have to do, because that was the one thing for skydiving, which was wild. You have to do like 25 jumps. You have to maintain like a jump every 6 months or 3 months. I was like, oh shit, okay, that's wild.
I don't know what the maintenance is on it, but static line was only 5 jumps.
But did you have any? So you could go do it now?
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, free fall was like you have to do it every 6 months. I think
That's
3 to
what I was
6
saying.
months.
Like I don't know the maintenance. They didn't imply that there was anything crazy on that. But yeah, no, I just had to get my logbook and like did the 5 jumps over the course of like it was over like a day and a half. I felt like I got hit by a fucking truck.
You did.
Yeah.
You're falling at like
I only had
50
one-
miles an hour.
I only had one bad landing. That was I think it was like my 3rd jump, and I got overly cocky and I hit the ground way too fast and PLF'd very poorly.
And you felt every moment of it.
The next day,
Isn't it like 30 miles? How fast are you landing?
I want to say it's like 18 feet per second, something along those lines, at 9 miles an hour.
Fucking dog.
too much.
I would never do static. Like, no.
I'm
It was
watching.
fun. I want to do it again. I really do want to go back to Palatka. I think the gang should do it.
Nah.
This so opposite into the spectrum.
I had a great time. And that's one that like
I'll
with-
do it.
Last time you guys did skydiving stuff in Salt Lake City, me and Cody had a great time trying to get booze in Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah.
That was an
work?
event.
That was pretty fun.
They looked at me and Cody the same way I imagine people look at barbarians. It was like 11:45. Yeah, can we get 2 mimosas and a shot of Tito's? I have to go get my manager. And, like, the manager has to come explain to us, I can't legally serve you till noon, and then I can only serve you 1 drink at a time. And like their liquor, do you remember how they had to do the glasses?
1 drink at a time, and it measured out. Like it is. So just so people know, Utah is measured, and then you cannot
you used to
have
live in
2
Salt Lake, yeah?
Yeah, you cannot have 2 drinks at the same time. You have to.
Well, the weird part was like they would come with the new mimosas and we would have like, I don't know, this much left in. And they're like, did you want to finish that? And we're like, yeah, we'll finish it. Just set those there. They're like, we can't.
Oh, I forgot about
He's
that.
like, I have to legally pick the empty glass up off the table before I can put this one down.
Yeah.
It's
And
like-
they had electric spouts to get the exact amount of liquor in there too.
Did you see that? Every spout for booze is electric.
yeah.
There is no heavy hands. It's like, nope, this is all you get.
Salt Lake City's, or Utah in general, I guess, is like always the example I give when I'm trying to argue with people that are like, you can't have that law because of separation of church and state. It's like, that's not what that means. If you get enough people of any religion in a demographical or geographical area and they vote whatever the fuck they want into law, it doesn't matter what their reasoning is, whether it's because I feel like it or because God says so. That's not violating separation of church and state. That's not what that means.
Also, people seem to think that like separation of church and state is in like a foundational document or something like that. It's like that's
Yeah, no,
not actually like any legal.
the term separation of church and state is from a private letter written by Thomas Jefferson to a Baptist minister in Connecticut, is where that term originated from.
Right. I mean, the First Amendment, you do have
know
like
this.
Congress shall make no law, regarding the establishment, like regarding religion, essentially. Like you have the freedom to practice religion unimpeded by the state.
The only thing the separation of church and state is meant to refer to is because we had just separated from England, and in England they had the Church of England, and church and politics got intermingled and it f***ed everything up. So we said we don't want to make that mistake again. So in order to not do that, we're going to make it a law that you cannot declare one particular religion or one particular branch of Christianity the official religion of the country or the state. That's all that means.
It's not saying you can't hang up the 10 Commandments in elementary school, or just saying like we're not going to have Handmaid's Tale style fucking like state enforced religion.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
That's all that means. But nobody gets that because they don't want to.
No.
And if you say it, they get mad.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. People will get really pissed for it. It's like,
Words. I know.
step away from that one. So what are you doing now for, you filmed all of that. I'm guessing you did Habitually Fat.
Yep.
And now you're just, what's your actual next skit? Because you have to have one around the corner right now.
For Fat Electrician?
Yup.
I did a guy by the name of John Lewis Barkley.
White guy.
For sure. White
He's
guy
the one
from
who talks
Missouri.
about San Antonio, right?
No.
The big old women.
Famous basketball player.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
It's right there.
No, I mean, I don't know. Just some dude that he's one of the most decorated warfighters of World War I, but he got shafted just because he wrote the truth after the war. So everybody fucking hated him.
What do you mean by the truth?
So after World War I, there was like two.
What
know where Cody's
what does
brain
Cody mean by the truth? You ever heard of the Rothschilds?
No, after World War I, there was like the only opinion you were allowed to have was like very like all quiet on the Western Front. Like all war is bad. We're never doing this ever again. This was the war to end all wars. Blah, 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 blah. Well, he wrote his memoirs and they were very much like he talks about how he made a bunch of mistakes and how he screwed up missions and how he almost got himself killed and got other people killed. And he has a dark sense of humor and he did not feel bad about killing people that tried to kill him, which in 1930, I guess, was like very jarring of a perspective to have. You were supposed to be very like Captain America-esque. And so his book like flopped and everybody painted him as like this war-hungry killer, which he absolutely wasn't. But
It was just like an honest retelling.
it was like, yeah, it was an honest, accurate retelling. And he actually goes on to make like a creepily accurate prediction about World War II because he became a journalist later in life. And in 1930, he writes an article basically saying Russia and Germany are going to start another world war. And this is still during the period of like, that was the war to end all wars. We're never doing this again. And he's like, no, it's going to happen again. And he goes, it's going to start in Europe and then it's going to spread to America. And it's mostly going to be fought in the air. We're not going to have horses. It's all going to be tanks, and the chemical weapons are going to be so much worse, which isn't accurate, but we made nukes. Like, creepily accurate depiction.
Everything else other than the chemical warfare is like spot on.
Yeah.
Like, I think
to a
everybody
T.
just kind of looked around and were like, well, let's not do that again. That was fucking horrible. But that's one of my favorite little factoids about World War I. Is because, oh God, World War I is like fascinating to me because it's one of the least talked about wars, but it's the most interesting, I guess, underrated in that sense.
Abraham Lincoln did a good job with it.
Sure did. He was certainly there for it.
According to Tectone.
Oh, yeah. Jeez.
We love you, Ted.
Love our boy. That man's knowledge of history is... All right.
At least Cody got it.
Yeah. But one of the things that was interesting is that the French general, I forget his name, but he was technically, I think, commander of all Allied forces in Europe. He made a prediction about the Treaty of Versailles and basically said, like, this is so restrictive on the Germans. Like, this is going to ruin the German economy. The only thing we are doing is postponing this war 20 years.
What was the restrictions on Versailles?
Oh, it basically was like German reparations. We destroyed their economy. That was why you had like the Weimar Republic afterward, where their currency was worth less than nothing. You had a ton of like sex tourism and all sorts of shit. Like Germany was in shambles for a very long time. Like they essentially economically had no choice but to not follow along in those guidelines. And that's what allowed somebody like Adolf Hitler to take power, is because that was a big selling point. Is he's like, we're not going to listen to these restrictions anymore. And that's why a fringe or a radical ideology like that was able to take hold, which then again launched World War II. And so that French general fucking nailed it right off the rip.
John Lewis Barkley, like he got the Medal of Honor. He was one of the most decorated guys of World War I. And his Medal of Honor action, he was a scout, and he was out at like this observation post behind German lines by himself, and he had a field telephone. So which is in itself is a wild notion of like, I'm going behind enemy lines, I'm going to string out cable, hope it doesn't get stepped on, and then have a string showing the enemy where I'm at. Kind of a crazy job, but that's what he was doing. And he's like overlooking this big field, and a battalion of Germans show up in the wood line, and he goes to radio. Fucking radio's dead. So he has no way to communicate. So he can't tell them that this big attack is coming. And in this field, like 100 yards away, there's this French tank that's been knocked out. And he's like, I can't make it to this fucking tank without them seeing me and killing me first. And whatever, don't know how it happens, but Allied artillery drops smoke in this field, separating the line of vision. So he runs back the other direction towards his lines, but there's a bunch of German shit in the way where Germans have abandoned a bunch of equipment, grabs a German machine gun and a bunch of ammo, runs it down into this tank and gets inside of it and gets in a firefight with a German battalion for like 4 hours.
In their tank?
In a knocked out French tank.
Oh,
and he holds up this counterattack for like 4 hours by himself. And
holy shit.
He goes into detail of, he went through, he estimates 4,000 rounds of ammunition.
God, that barrel had to be.
Well, that's the thing is I talk about it in the video. Like you have to realize this is like the most fucked up game of red light, green light. Cause he waits till all 400 to 600 guys get out in an open field. And then he opens fire. He runs 3 belts through, and then the barrel's too hot to keep going. So then it turns into a game of like, they're all laying down.
Yeah.
And the only way they can hurt him is if they get to the tank. So he has to manage the heat of the gun, reloading, and trying to convince all of them to stay the fuck away from him at the same time. So every second he's not firing, the Germans are like, did he overheat the gun? Is he out of ammo? Is this my chance to get up and run at him?
And he fuck with him too.
It's a super fucked up game of red light, green light for 4 fucking hours that he had to play with these dudes.
It's that one movie. What was it? Thank you. Squid Games. Yeah. See? Holy shit.
Except you got shot when you moved the first time.
Brandon, do you need not...
One more time. You got this,
Brandon,
buddy.
can you... Brandon, do you
Almost there, bud.
Brandon, where do you store your firearms?
All over my house, in every fucking crevice.
Well, do I have the product for you, Nick? Show him.
Here, hand it to me, Brandon, so I can show you. Brandon, this is STOPBOX.
STOPBOX.
We love box.
You're selling me.
What's in the box?
You have to open it and find out.
All right, well, let's see if I can do this. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, it
That
didn't
was
stop
easy.
you.
Can I hide my goop in that?
You can hide your goop in that, Cody. Cody, do you know why I love this thing?
Why?
Why?
Why, God, why?
Because you don't have to use keys.
Gun not included.
Cody, you've got multiple cats in your house, including Squirt, who's quite the scrapper. Mm-hmm. Would you want Squirt to have access to your firearms?
No, he's violent.
Well, then STOPBOX is the perfect product for you. No cat's getting inside that.
Or people without thumbs. The nice part is it is actually TSA compliant.
I didn't actually know that part until a couple months ago. That is actually really cool. You just put a little lock through there.
Exactly.
When you check in a pistol or any gun, if there's a hole that a lock can go through on whatever you're checking your gun in, you have to put a lock through that. This has one hole, so you just need one lock, easily accessible once you land on the ground.
I know you're not normally a one-hole kind of guy, but this is definitely an exception to the rule.
And never worry about tariffs because everything is sourced right here in the USA.
Wait, what are tariffs?
Like, I'm pretty sure I shot a few of them.
For a limited time only, get 10% off your entire order if you use code unsubscribe at checkout.
And right now, if you buy one Stop Box, you're going to get another Stop Box free. So that's 10% off plus buy one, get one free when you use code unsub at checkout.
That's StopBoxUSA.com.
Discover a better way to balance security and readiness with StopBox.
StopBoxUSA.com. Use code unsubscribe. What's crazy is just imagine that you're waiting, you're holding, you're like, okay, maybe overheated. A few of your friends stand up, they get mowed down. It's like, okay, pause, just wait.
It's one of those, the helmet on a stick trick.
Fuck, dude.
But then he talks about like he has to do a barrel swap at one point and like just how fast he was moving to swap out the barrels. And then
And this is World War One.
This is World War
I
One.
wonder what the fuck he was using.
It would have been a German Mark 8, I think.
Because the first I was thinking was it the MG08?
Yeah.
Yeah, MG0815. I was just about to bring that up because I just bought one.
Of course.
Yeah. So
So I'm actually in the process of doing a video on one of these right now.
that's what we
So it's
think.
like a Maxim gun that was cut down to be like a relatively man portable. It was like one of the first like actual like light machine guns.
So like in his book, he took, cause that has a water jacket on it to keep
Yeah.
the barrel cool. He talks about like running out of water. Now the gun's going to overheat faster. And then he's about to like basically abandon it and just like run for it and hope that he doesn't get shot. And he crawls into the driver's section where there's another door that's going to give him like the best shot. And when he gets in the driver's section, he finds some oil. So then he puts oil inside the water jacket, but then so he keeps it in this firefight with oil in the water jacket. But then he talks about how like, how hot it is inside this fucking tank in broad sunlight, shooting thousands of rounds of ammunition inside of a tin can. And then once he put the oil in, the fumes coming off the fucking gun, he's like, I couldn't breathe in there.
Oh, dude, the burn.
Just him talking about all that shit. It's like, holy crap.
that would be contained for the most part.
Well, would it? It's a machine gun though.
Yeah, so it's like a closed system, or like a lot of, I don't know, our gaskets are kind of blown out, so like the water leaks and shit like that. But like at the time, it would be pretty enclosed.
Because even like with the 240 of the saw, when we started shooting, when you're up to like 400, 500,000 rounds, there's just that gas cloud that hangs out.
Because that's the gas. Because that's gas operated. So the gas is
interesting.
shooting back at you. So this is, if I'm talking out of my ass a little bit, but like I think the Maxim and the MG08 are short recoil. So there's no gas system. It's the jacket around the barrel is entirely there just to keep the barrel cool. So
no shit.
In a perfect world, it doesn't leave, but
then the oil just gets heating up and everything.
Well, he talks
It'll
about,
steam out.
He's also, it steams out, but then also like when he's putting the oil in, he's also got 600 dudes running at him. So I don't know if he even put the cap back on, but he talks about dumping it in and it overflowing over the gun or over the water jacket. And then, so I mean, you have all the oil on the outside of the water jacket heating up. So he just couldn't fucking breathe. And then they finally get artillery sighted in on him.
Oh, fuck.
The tank gets hit with artillery. And he fucking survives and keeps fighting. It's crazy.
How did he leave? It's just because they dropped they
dropped the smoke. That's what let him get in there. And then he was in this firefight by himself for, they don't know exactly how long. It was between 2 and 4 hours that he held off this entire battalion.
sure it felt like fucking days.
Yeah.
bro.
And he'd already been up for like 3 days already at this point on this recon mission.
Just flow state of killing Germans.
Yeah. And like, it's, yeah.
How did he leave?
Eventually,
That's fucking
apparently
wild to me.
after you get in a fucking firefight by yourself with machine guns for 2 to 4 hours, the Allied forces are like, there's something going on over there. Eventually, guys showed up. And he like, so what happens is he's in this firefight, and then right as shit's really going south, Allied artillery starts lighting up the Germans and they start retreating, and then Allied forces come in. Well, then the Germans had already struck his tank with the artillery. He doesn't know how long he was out. He just wakes up. And when he wakes up, he's like, well, I'm not dead, but he hears gunfire going on. The Allies had showed up and now they were getting in a fucking firefight up on the ridge with the Germans now. So the Germans thought he was dead in the tank. So then he gets back in the tank and starts opening up again.
Nice.
To help him out. And then once the battle's like over, they show up and he like staggers out of the tank, and as some infantry platoon gets to him first, and the lieutenant's like, who the are you? Like, what? He's like, I'm Barkley with the intelligence unit. And he's like, what the fuck happened? He's like, killing Germans. So his original book is titled No Hard Feelings. The new name for
solid.
Yeah. Also
Solid
why it
name.
didn't perform well at the time. The new name is Scarlet Fields, referring to what the fucking field looked like in front of this tank. And he like staggers out and the lieutenant's like looking at this field of dead Germans. And then the tank that was knocked out and then hit with artillery again with him inside of it is like, holy shit. And then he just like staggers 2 miles back to his HQ tent.
Because I mean, like
goes to bed.
Tanks in World War I were not armored.
No,
Not
not
everything.
well,
This
by
is like-
modern standards or even by World War II standards.
Yeah.
Like,
Mortars are a new standard. Gas is a new standard. Tanks are new. Like that was everything introduced.
Yeah, and I mean, he
pretty much,
talks
right?
about all this. He's like, all I could do is hope that they didn't have mortars or an anti-tank gun because I was fucked. And he's like, they didn't. But he talks about them getting their Maxims set up in the wood line and they start just shooting. Basically, the Germans were just throwing everything they had for suppressing fire, trying to get them to stop so that they could get guys close enough with grenades or be able to shoot into this porthole that he was shooting out of. And he talks about how loud it is inside the tank. He said it sounded like 1,000 people had hammers beating on it.
Oh my god! Just and
not
then
service
2 to
connected.
Yeah, no shit.
No, 100% not.
World War I, known for their earplugs. Yeah.
That's the crazy part. All the things that our grandfathers and great grandfathers did, and like World War II, World War I, none of those motherfuckers had earplugs.
Is it mortars are not used like artillery and everything? Even we didn't use it much. It's just when I heard the scale of like 60 to 65 million shells fired from both sides in a 10-month conflict in one battle.
Yeah. Well, because that's when it was like mass
fucking wild.
manufacturable and stuff like that. Because like I mean, we still like we had predecessors to that. Like in the Civil War, for example, like we had mortars, like the Cohorn mortar and like big like stuff that was for that. And then you had like airburst shells. Like it's not just a big steel ball. Like the shit exploded midair.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, you would like cut fuses, and that was one of the jobs for a lot of the guys on the cannon crew is like you would have fuses sticking out of the cannon ball with the explosives inside. You'd cut the fuse based on the range you were trying to fire to get it to airburst over the top of infantry.
Then that's when you said there's
That's what I was
dudes that like
talking about,
dialed the in on it where they
Yeah,
like,
it's reverse. So like nowadays you would change the optic. You know what I mean? You would change the optic to the ammunition because you're using like match grade ammunition with like a sniper rifle was the example I use. The cannon guys were like, no, we're setting the cannon where it's at. And then the mathematician back there is going to add more black powder to the charge if we need it to go further or less if we need it. So like they were
on the fly.
They were manufacturing the ammunition on the fly to the job as opposed to just changing the sight and having a fixed.
it's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I may have made a purchase.
A cannon. Yes.
Yeah, it is. It's a big boy.
Oh my god,
it.
I didn't.
Yeah,
the
that's
size
it.
comparison
Next to a Humvee.
eye opening.
I was warned in advance. They're like, you know, this motherfucker, like with the carriage and all, is like 12 feet long, right? Like, yeah, I got to clean up my garage, but yeah.
Are you shooting it?
Oh, fuck yeah. No, absolutely. That's the one thing I want to do. Like, I got a lot of ideas, and I don't want to put necessarily all of them on the internet, but I do want to at some point. Like, I've got a
Shoot
bunch
Connor
of
out of
ideas. Yes, that's what we're gonna do.
That's why we bought it.
Yeah, strap him
Just
to
a
it, like
helmet.
like you're the British occupation of India. Just strap him to the cannon wheels. But that's something I do want to do is like test a bunch of different loads on it. But the one is I want to try to find a way that's not a destructive device. And I know a lot of those limitations, legally speaking, but I don't know where this falls. Try to replicate like an airburst exploding cannonball, like from the Civil War, like with the black powder inside, with the fuses, and just show impact on targets. If you were able to actually get one to
Ballistic
airburst,
gel dummy.
just show what a fucking shard of cannonball does at 300 yards.
So
Dude,
this
that
is
was
like
super interesting.
another part of that John Lewis Barkley story that was just like interesting and cool to think about. He talks about when he first gets drafted and he shows up to the train station on his way to basic training, and it's like him and another guy that's getting drafted, and they're just like hanging out at the train station, and he has this old white dude with a white beard down to here come up to him and is like, "You boys in the army?" And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, I know soldiers when I see them." And then he's like, "I'm a veteran of the war between the states. I want to give you some advice." And the Civil War guy tells him, stay spread out, don't get grouped up because then you're gonna get fucked up by grape shot. And it's like he like implements that later on in the war, like with machine gun fire, same principle. But like it was just interesting. Like, goddamn, it's a close. I don't know, muskets and cannons to tanks and.
But the rules still applied. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, do this and you will be safe. Because even to this day, you have staggered formation by 6 feet to 12 feet, I think, between grenades, right?
Well,
when
it's
you
just,
do a file.
It was crazy for me to think about, like, my son is going to feel that way when I tell him when he's 20, like, oh, yeah, I've talked to World War II veterans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yeah, holy shit.
Because by the time my son's 20, every World War II veteran is going to have passed, and it's going to seem like something that happened 500 years ago to him. And I'm going to be able to feel like, no, yeah, here's a video of me talking to multiple World War II veterans.
I mean, I remember the day when I saw the news article that said that the last World War I veteran had died.
Yeah.
And that just kind of felt like monumental. Like, oh shit, like there's literally none of them left. Like we cannot get those stories anymore.
That was like 2012, right?
I don't know exactly when it was, but it's one of the reasons why I love what we do on the podcast, where we get to platform World War II veterans to be able to tell those stories and like keep them forever. Because there will be a day, I hope it's not soon, but there will be a day where we can't get that anymore.
It's everyone's always blown away by that too. It's like you talk to any veteran organization or just people in general. That's the coolest thing we do is holy shit, you got to sit down with those guys and like share a beer. It's like, yeah, it's fucking dope.
Having a drink with World War II veterans is really fucking cool.
And then I walk up. What store did I go to yesterday? He knew who I was, and then the first thing he said, "Hey, it's the second guy to drink a White Claw at the Pentagon." I was like, "Fuck you, dude." I've never, no one's ever said that. And I was like, "Mother."
So I went back to the Pentagon after all that. I had some meetings going on in DC like fucking 2 weeks ago, and had to go back to the Pentagon. And our tour guides, cool as because like before the meetings, we had like some guys that were giving us like the official tour of the Pentagon. They were fucking rad. Unsub fans, you guys were awesome. Had a great time. And there was somebody that we were talking to, like kind of passing in the hallway. And somebody had brought up the concept or the idea of like, oh yeah, well the alcohol, you know. It was something like, oh, well, can't wait to grab a drink later or whatever. Yeah, you guys have a bar around here. And they're like, no, can't drink in the Pentagon. And I just kind of like, well, you can if you got a permission slip. And she just goes, you. She's like, oh, we heard about you guys.
Mine's framed in my office.
Yes.
I'm keeping this forever.
It's over a year and a half, or about a year and a half later, our reputation precedes us in the Pentagon.
Good.
Hey, you ever just wake up and felt like your mattress sucks and it beat your ass, punched you in the face?
That's crazy. Does the mattress also f your mom?
You ever wake up feeling like you slept in a swamp because of your disgusting, nasty ball sweat?
I see most of you on Reddit, so I know you have.
Time to break up with that mattress.
Get divorced from your mattress. Get a ghost bed.
That hoe.
You're worth more. You're so strong.
Well, guess what? GHOSTBED just launched their new mattress line.
It's designed to keep you cool, supported in all the right areas, if you catch my drift, you giant hog, and help you get sleep.
These beds are built with its patented cooling technology, Brandon.
So you can keep your giant hog cool.
Did you know they're built to last?
That's right, none of that dripping in your nonsense. Every mattress has a 20 or 25-year warranty. That means if I bought one today, it will outlive me before the warranty expires. I don't have much time left.
Especially with as much as you smoke.
Way to make it real, Brandon.
Plus 101 night sleep trial.
Don't love it? Send that back!
101 nights, that's 3 months risk-free.
They got the full setup!
Adjustable bases and pillows. Buttery soft sheets. Buttery.
And even better, you can get 10% off site-wide when you go to ghostbed.com/unsubscribe and use code unsubscribe.
And that's on top of their everyday deals of mattresses, adjustable bases, and pillows already being up to 50% off. Come on, guys, what are we doing? Why aren't you going and using code unsubscribe?
Hey, go use code unsub.
What's happening? What's going on?
That's ghostbed.com/unsubscribe. Use code unsubscribe.
Sleep better.
Stay cooler.
This is a threat.
Cody, what's the next thing? What's your next police breakdown? But then more importantly, your podcast, because you're covering the cool shit.
Yeah, man. I feel bad about my audience for the crime is fun stuff because I had my wedding and then we went right into the honeymoon. I didn't have time to prepare anything. I'm supposed to be doing it weekly, but I think the next one is going to be crimes that happen in carnivals. And then, people that got murdered by like carnies and shit. And then also rides that killed people, murdered them technically, I guess. Just crazy shit like that.
A
Yeah.
lot of failures of rides.
Yeah. There was one case where a dude was harassing his coworker at a funnel cake stand, and so she throws batter in his face.
That's just fucking.
That
That is as carny as it gets too.
Yeah, and so she throws.
That's such a good name for a country song. Yeah. They're harassing my coworker at funnel cake stand.
Yeah. But yeah, by Zach Bryan. Fingered by a carny by Zach Bryan. She throws batter on him and he's like fuck and falls over and his head goes in the deep fryer and he literally funnel caked his face. It's pretty cool. A lot of crime. I got that going and then
Came up looking like a meat canyon.
yeah, exactly.
How uncoordinated. Oh!
It's like a fucking Looney
You're
Tunes.
just like, and then it comes back out. Like trying to. And then they hand it to what? That'd be $5.
$15.
Hand it to an obese child.
You'd think, like, how can someone be so uncoordinated? But we've been watching all the Indians on Twitter lately, brother. That's getting out of control.
I've been sending
They know
lots
that like
of videos.
they know that trains have to follow the tracks, right?
Dude,
You can't just get attacked by a train.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, at least when I went through school to be an electrician, you get to spend a couple hours of your time watching Indian people get fried by electricity.
Hell yeah.
Like there's some videos where
It's just like. Like, what are they doing? And it's not like a one-off where you're like, oh, and that's him paralyzed now.
Yeah, I would think so.
Wow.
His homeboy jerking him up.
But I mean the train ones, like it had to have been either an electric train or it was just a high voltage line running next to the train, and some Indian dude is just standing on it and reaches up and just grabs a high voltage line, just poof, gone. Every time.
Have you seen the 20 of them moving in like a shrine or something in the middle of a field where you can clearly see there's a line? And so they're all holding this giant shrine. And
and they all
I'm
just-
guessing
it's
it's
line,
metallic.
all of them just drop.
Oh, wait, no, I haven't seen that. I thought you were talking about when they were like,
No, they do that
the
a lot
tower,
too.
it's
Yeah.
the huge tower everyone's riding
falls
on.
over.
Yeah, and it is, that's like a 50-foot tower.
Have you
People are
seen the David Attenborough one where it's the fake documentary, but it's all the real
the voice?
videos? So, and here we have the Indian with its native predator, the train line. As there is clearly no indicator of where the train will be going in the future, its prey has no chance of survival. Let's see what happens. It's like it's very funny.
Nothing-
It's not funny.
I just picture Indian people like deer. As
Well,
the
it-
train
it-
stops.
It really does illustrate though the reactions on some of that, like how different our mindsets are. Like just Americans versus other places in the world on the value of life. Because man, the reactions to that, like if I would be horrified if I watched somebody get smoked by a train in real life, right? But with these people, it's like an everyday occurrence. There's just no reaction whatsoever. I don't understand it.
The video you showed me yesterday with the dude with the shotgun on his chest, like
Oh
playing
yeah,
around.
I'm gonna do that on Darwin. Yeah,
Oh, I think that's the one I see.
yeah. Guns and Gear posted.
Just dancing, having a good time with the shotgun on his
Just
chest.
pointing a loaded shotgun at his chest and fucking with the trigger guard.
It goes off.
Have you guys seen?
And then they dance by.
They danced him
Wild
away.
thing, like, oh, and he's like,
Don't want to fuck up everybody else's good time. Like,
what the fuck?
Have you guys seen all the videos where it's like, it'll be like in America or whatever, and it's like, I don't know, a Chevy Equinox where they like the rail guards for the train station both fall and they're stuck in between them.
Dude,
and
Jesus
you can just
fucking-
see the person has time to like, oh, I'll try to reverse. Oh no, that rail guard's down. Okay, I'll try to drive for. Oh, that one's down too. And then they just sit there and for like 15 seconds waiting for the train. I was like, fucking drive through it. Like I don't.
Well, and
how
a
are
lot
you
of
gonna-
them flex and bend outward for that exact
Like-
reason.
And it can you literally, it is the most frustrating thing to like.
It gives me so much anxiety. Like, how are you this stupid? And then they just like get out and run. It's like, I don't.
It's the one, I swear, one backed up and there's a vehicle and they backed up and then they just gave up because they're like, there's a car behind me, nothing in front. So they did not just go forward and get.
Dude, there's one in my district. I think it's in Pecos, where it's at like an old train station, and there was a train derailment. I don't remember what it was, like a truck in the road or some shit like that, but it sent a train into an antique train station, like full on, like train, and there were people in it. I forget what they turned it into, but there were people inside this thing as a train derails and just sails into this antique building
In Charles City, Iowa. The only time
Oh, a show.
similar story.
A live show.
Small town near mine, Charles City, Iowa. There is a dive bar in an old train station, and the dive bar is called Derailed. I'm not shitting you. In I believe 2014, a train derailed and hit the bar.
I mean, you're asking for it at that point.
What was the
Yeah,
other?
that is the train station. That brick building. Half of it's not there anymore.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, so it just hit. Oh,
Oh, it was
my
bad,
God.
bad. Yeah.
There's a, did you ever,
I don't think anybody died though, thankfully.
the police officer that forgot to pull the person out?
Oh no!
of the-
Oh, so they did get killed.
Yeah,
The driver, I think.
he had,
Sorry.
he had someone cuffed in his SUV,
She.
or she did, and
Yeah.
she leaves it on the tracks and gets out and starts talking to someone, and a train just smacks it.
In the oh, dude, homie's
I've seen the
arrested on the train tracks.
Yeah, yeah. I can't remember. I don't know if they died or not. I can't remember.
I
I
don't
think they got
think
fucked up really bad.
they made a lot of money.
Trains
Oh,
are
yeah.
notoriously quiet.
Yeah, yeah. She
No
think-
horns or anything.
right. Thank God there wasn't an acorn there. She would have shot him too.
I thought the train would stop. I had my lights on.
Right.
It was supposed to pull over to the side.
I can't remember what her thinking was on that one. That was a while back.
Just imagine being you just get arrested and then put in a car on the tracks. You're like, huh, that's weird.
What kind of Scooby Doo ass like Dudley Do Right death? Like that's absurd. You're literally tied up on the train tracks.
Yeah. And then her reaction to it is like, oh my God, there was somebody in my car. That was the reaction. It's like, huh? Why the fuck did you park on the train track? You can do, like, as you said, 5 feet in either direction, avoid the situation altogether.
There's no way of knowing where a train will be. They move at all axes, famously.
If you get hit by a train, it's your fault. He's the exception to the rule.
Yeah.
Cody's researching it right now.
Yeah. So they ended up being charged. The officer was charged. I'm trying to figure out.
Wild.
I would certainly hope
The
so.
woman suffered a fractured tibia, broken arm, 9 broken ribs, and a fractured sternum in the incident. They originally wanted to hit the cop with
Attempted murder?
attempted manslaughter or attempted reckless manslaughter.
How do you
But-
attempt manslaughter?
I don't know, but they ended up getting reckless
him in cuffs
endangerment.
and put him in a train.
Well, if there were ever a scenario.
Arthur Morgan here.
Yeah, they ended up getting reckless endangerment and 3rd-degree assault.
How did you park on the train tracks? Again. You do a pull, you stop there after pulling somebody over and then march them into it.
And the first thought is to run away. Be killing people like Red Dead Redemption Online.
Have you seen the guy stack like 40 people up on the train tracks?
It's the inverse trolley problem.
What'd you guys do up in Dallas with Zach?
It was like, I don't know. It was some, the government's trying to figure out how to combat propaganda. So they brought in a bunch of YouTubers for advice. And then,
Didn't listen?
I mean, some of them listened.
Was that what that was?
Basically.
Oh, I
More
thought it was
or
like a
less what
veterans
it
thing.
amounted to. Well, yeah, but it was specifically about like propaganda. So like the examples that they had were like after the Maduro raid, that picture that was going around of like the dude that captured Maduro. It's just like some operator like smiling with somebody with a bag on their head. They're like, that picture was from 10 years ago. Like, that's not the guy, but everybody was sharing this on the internet. And like, that guy's been retired, but now A, that guy has to deal with it. And it's like, B, you don't want to be sharing around. Like, people can figure out who that is now. His family's at risk. So it was very much like how to keep family members and service members safe from
Welcome
all
to
that
the
BS.
fucking internet. Like, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, how did that photo get out there in the first place? And then I'd be like, where did that come from? Did he post up? Like, that got in circulation somehow.
Right. But
I wouldn't even consider that propaganda. Like, that's just getting shared around on the internet because everybody wants the clicks of being first. Oh, we got the guy who was on the raid.
Yeah.
And then it gets shared around, even though like half of those were fucking AI.
well, so I mean, there was multiple like
Minus Jock.
I won't say which ones, but it was, like veterans organizations and like
Shit on Nick.
nonprofit
Calm down.
organizations. No, like they were being cool. Like they were asking us questions on how to solve stuff. And like my big piece of advice was like, your issue is like people are putting out bad information. And even if journalists are putting out bad information sometime, I go, why don't a lot of you guys that are these nonprofits and like institutions that do work with government, because they're like, we've tried talking to Meta, we've tried talking to X, and they won't help us solve the problem. I'm like, yeah, that's never going to happen.
No.
If you want to do anything that you could actually impact, get a bunch of you guys together and actually come up with some type of stamp or verification, and then potentially even get that to be a check mark on social media platforms where you could be like, hey, this military influencer or this independent journalist has this check mark or this stamp of approval from all these organizations of actually putting out really accurate information all the time so that people know where to get reliable information from.
It's going to be funny the first time one of those gets yoinked. You're putting out AI bullshit and they just yoink your shit.
Yeah, but I mean, how useful would it be if there was actually a nonprofit organization out there that, regardless of whether you're a left-wing or right-wing content creator, if they just gave the stamp of like, this person puts out accurate information.
Kind of like the MPAA in a way, like movie ratings.
Yeah,
That's a hard one though, because no matter what, like, it's gonna happen. You can have an org that says, "Oh, you can trust us," but still first people out. You'd almost just want the U.S. military after a raid happens. It's like, here's the fucking dudes with blurred faces. They did it. It's done. Release it all out there. That's the only information you give. And like, oh, okay, well, the government did it.
Yeah, because if the only information out there is false information, then like that's very hard to combat. But if you say, oh no, this is the real photo. It's just like, I mean, right after Bin Laden got killed, that was what, 2011?
Yeah.
2011, 2012, something like that. Everybody remembers the shitty Photoshop of like a mangled Bin Laden face that was just completely fake. But that went everywhere on Facebook because there was no real photo.
That was fake. That was fake?
Yeah.
Did not know that. I thought that was the real thing.
Nope. It was like an amalgamation of like prior photos mixed with, somebody hamburger. And to my point exactly. Like if that's the only thing that floats out there,
Dude, have you
it's hard to combat.
Boom! That's right. Blueprint longevity mix. It says to show it off. I was doing that anyways. Plus, I'm drinking it because I actually use it. Blood orange. You know who made this? Brian Johnson. Put his face up. It's the dude that's like, he's trying to live forever.
And this is the viral longevity mix that he drinks every morning.
I actually started to do the same.
One way to look at your body is Formula One. Now, if you're on the grid racing for a world championship, would you just put in normal trash gas? Or would you put in race fuel? Clean race fuel. Now, think of the same thing, but instead of gas, it's food and supplements. So first thing in the mornings, longevity mix, followed by a protein shake, and then another protein shake, some creatine, and another protein shake. So what does one single scoop do? It does promote better sleep,
Energy, cognitive performance,
mood, focus, cellular resilience. That word. Also, Blueprint doesn't just make longevity mix. They also offer essential capsules,
all designed around the same data-driven philosophy. Science-backed, precision-dosed, no BS. For a limited time only, our listeners get 20% off, plus free shipping at blueprint.brianjohnson.com. Code unsub at checkout. That's code unsub at blueprint.brianjohnson.com to save 20%.
Seen how much the Osama bin Laden baseball card is now? The MVP card?
What?
What?
Yeah, so they used to have like trading
I
cards
have a ton of them at my house.
back in the day. And if you can get it PSA graded, like a PSA 8 or 9 Osama bin Laden.
Like the most wanted thing?
Yeah,
Not
but
MVP.
well, they're baseball. It's not playing cards. It's actual like baseball cards, pretty much.
No
yeah,
shit.
with-
Okay.
I have a
but-
shit ton of them at my house in the
Yeah,
box. Tops during
It's like
yeah,
our.
it was,
was
Topps-
during
Topps
Desert
baseball
Storm.
cards. Yeah,
It was
so it's
during-
different than the ones we got. Cody, right on top the Gulf War cards, but they're Osama ones.
yeah, the ones that person gave it to us. But the Osama one, if you get
But-
it PSA graded, yeah, kind of like these.
But
PSA
nicer.
graded like 8 or 9, they're like $2,000 or $3,000.
What?
Yeah, I was looking at them.
Oh yeah, no, I'm looking at it. Yeah, no, it's
On
like
eBay today.
$2,500.
Yeah.
Operation Enduring Freedom. 2001 Topps Enduring Freedom Osama bin Laden PSA 10 Gem Mint 19 card, $2,500.
There's one signed by Rob O'Neill on eBay right now. It's
That's really funny.
$4,000. Yeah, I messaged him. I was like, "Hey, can you get me one of these?"
Or hey, can I just get you 5 cards and you sign them?
Drive up to Austin and be like, Rob, sign these real quick. Thank you.
Side hustle. We just start getting our guests to sign shit for us.
I did not know any
The
of that.
playing card, the playing cards of people that they've smoked.
Ooh. We should have a homie print us another trophy skull that's like blank. And then just have all the war veterans that we bring on sign it. That can be something cool for Unsub.
What's his name?
Skull.
I think it's called Trophy Skulls on Instagram.
What a niche.
Trophy War Skulls. Is it that guy?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Trophy War Skulls on Instagram.
I hope so.
You can order from him. He'll make you custom ones, whatever you want, I think.
I don't know what I'd want on a skull.
And
I just think it's cool. Like,
they look 100% like it is. So yeah, his Instagram, and we thought they were.
we thought they were real.
When we
thought
first saw it in the
yeah.
box, it was like we all just kind of looked around like, do we cut this?
I remember Googling, am I legally allowed to have this when it first opened it up before we realized that it was 3D printed. Like they look scarily real.
The joy on our faces is the more terrifying. No, we've never been that happy opening anything. One human skull, and then disappointment. Oh,
Well, that was the second thought. It was like the first thought was like, oh my God. The second one, like, cut.
Oh my God.
All right. It's like Hamlet. Like we're having to take custody. Like who's got the skull this month? It's my week with the skull.
dude, they look fucking dope, though. Oh yeah. See, I love that shit. Mr. Brandon, what's your the next good fun politics stuff do you get to do?
Fun politics? None. I don't do any fun politics, but I mean, it's work. It's another full-time job on top of it, on top of everything else. But it's good stuff because right now we're focusing really hard. Memes aside, like it was Tony, this that, but like now we really are taking it very seriously because there's a vacancy in the seat right now. So there is nobody representing Texas District 23 because Tony resigned. I don't know if we've even said that on the podcast, but he publicly had to resign because of his actions. And so while it's good that bad things happen to bad people and there's still accountability in the system, I feel like that's a huge white pill. There's accountability. You could still call out these people, and if you have enough momentum behind it, there are consequences. But now there's no representation for the district until the election. So we're trying to do everything we can because it's a Republican seat. I'm the most likely nominee. I am the Republican nominee, but the most likely the person that's going to fill that seat. So we're already working hard on establishing like a ground game and solving problems like the Big Bend border wall. We were big on that. AI data centers, the Howard Solstice power lines cutting through the district. We're working on real issues that are, mostly bipartisan. It's not just like a Republican Democrat thing. It's like a real issues that impact people here. And if I can do all of these things and fix all of these problems before I even take office, just imagine what I can do when I've actually got the sway of a vote. And so that's kind of the tactic we're taking now, is just solving the problems before we even have the fucking seat.
That's what I was wondering how that works, because I have, again, no idea on any of that side. It's like no one's in the seat, so it's not on pause, as you're saying. You still have to show up and then try to sway it without.
Yeah, well, because I can still talk to, for example, the companies that run the data centers. I can still talk to the power companies. I can talk to specifically with the Big Bend border wall is a great example. So I can talk to the folks that I know in the White House or in the Department of Homeland Security, which I went and I met with both in person when I went to D.C. and advocated for the district as far as not having the border wall in the Big Bend National Park, because it's a natural barrier already. Like they're talking about putting like a 20-foot fence on top of a 90-foot granite cliff. Like it's a natural barrier. It was responsible for like record low immigration. Like even during the peak of the border crisis, out of all of the sectors of border, that one was responsible for like 1.3% of illegals. And I think they were like almost all stopped. Like it's just a very hard place to illegally immigrate. But it's a problem for agriculture. It's a problem for wildlife. It's a problem for tourism, which that economy in that county very, very heavily depends on. I don't want to get too boring with it, but it's like serious policy shit, right? Yeah. And because of our advocacy and thanks to plenty of others that really helped in that, we were able to get the White House and DHS to say that they are no longer seeking a border wall in Big Bend National Park, which I'm very proud of. And so now we're trying to move and make sure that that's the same for the state park as well, for the same reasons. But we're making progress. We're actually getting stuff done, and I don't even have a seat. So that's, again, it's like just trying to solve the issues. Like if I can solve this many issues before I'm in office, imagine what I could in.
That's awesome. I at the gym we go to, it's still wild. We've talked about it before. It's just older individuals that do not watch YouTube, but now they know you specifically for that.
It's very strange still.
Yeah. Great advice sometimes.
It's getting awkward. You're Brandon Herrera. I love your work. Which work?
Thank you, man. What do you mean?
Dude, it is like 67-year-olds walking up in the gym like, you're Brandon Herrera. I'm like, that dude does not know what YouTube is. There's fucking no way. And they're like, bah.
But it's good though to have permeated that, because you can't win elections online.
No.
Like it's stuff like this. So like that's again what a lot of the donations and everything go to, is like permeating that culture where we're doing radio ads, TV ads, mailers, stuff like that, meeting the voters where they are. And it's been, clearly fairly successful.
Have we considered pro Brandon Herrera AI Slop? That seems to be very effective against the boomers. What if we could just get some AI videos of you, like, I don't know, saving children from trains or whatever? Like you flying in.
This was a horrible podcast to bring that up on.
I know.
There was almost a law. To my understanding, I don't think
almost
it was passed.
Brandon. Almost. Nick, go on.
Yeah.
Where they would basically would have
I'm writing these ideas down.
Banned AI from political advertising in the state of Texas. I'm like, I wish. It's because it's so
They
cringe.
haven't banned
I
me
didn't say
from making
advertising.
AI.
I said, what if all your friends started shit posting AI
Oh,
Slop?
that's fine.
On Facebook.
Specifically Facebook.
No, but legitimately,
it's going to be a lion. A female lion drops a lion cub in Brandon's arms.
Yeah.
all right, don't do.
And runs off, and Brandon nurses it back.
Bald eagles landing on your shoulder and shit.
Don't do
boomers are gonna
literal
love this.
slop. But I will say the new front of this
Gets him all the time too.
the new front of this war is on Facebook. So just so you know, I have a campaign Facebook, and so does my opponent. So.
It's all the AI slop of like, look at the new creature they found off the coast of Costa Rica, blah, 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 like sea monster AI slop, and it's just you beating the shit out of it. It's going to be great.
AI is.
It's going to work so good.
It went from Will Smith eating spaghetti to one-shotting anybody over 60 so quick.
Dude, there's those ones. It's the bear. Have you seen the mother polar bear knows it's exhausted and going to die, so drops off cub into canoe of man.
No, I've not seen that.
And then
why is that in your feed?
The polar bear like walks up and it puts the cub in the canoe, and the guy's like, "What? Oh my god!" It's a POV shot. And
Who's
then the polar
canoeing
bear-
where a polar bear lives?
Brayden. The polar bear dies, and then he goes like this. And the baby polar bear is looking up, and he's like petting it. And then the title is, it's like mother polar bear knows it's dying and gives its cub to somebody it trusts. And the boomers got one shot by that. They're like, a mom always knows when to trust somebody.
Those are the same ones that have like
you
the
seen-
I shot my balls off at Cracker Barrel like shirts.
At that,
Well, I love these.
and it's just it's funny you say this because at the thing, a lot of like I don't know if the correct terms, like VSO groups, like the older veterans organizations that are now, worried about taking care of like older veterans, their biggest concern was online scams with AI and old people getting tricked by AI, and every influencer in that room was just like, there's nothing we could do about that. I'm sorry. Like,
No, really,
people
they're-
been falling for the Norwegian prince scam forever. Like, this is just
Nigerian.
Whatever.
They're
What did I say?
Nigeria or
Norwegian?
You said Norwegian.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
There's just Alexander Skarsgård is scamming your grandfather out of money.
Sorry, it was a guy saves
Oh,
polar bear
no.
cub because an orca is going to kill it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, bro, he saved it.
Yeah, that's true.
And
I love his speedboat.
dude, the killer whale's trying to get it. He runs off with it. Wait, let's go to the
Why is it changing sizes?
wait. And then the mother bear ripped the
God.
tin open. But then seeing they were taking care of it, so then they left and said that.
Dude, that's beautiful.
Dude,
there was one.
it is Boomer's week. It's their kryptonite.
There was one I saw on X the other day where it was like a video of a shark jumping out of the water and attacking a helicopter that was like landing on an aircraft carrier, and like took down the helicopter. And it just said like, he said, "My mom just sent this to me with the caption, 'Pray for our service members.'" I don't know, and I don't have an answer for how to combat that.
You can't. That's the shitty part. Like, I just
like it went from princess in Nigeria to this.
Dude, those scammers are getting pretty gnarly though, man. They'll look up videos with the old people's like grandkids, and they'll run their voice through AI, and then get the AI to call and be like, "Grandma, I need $5,000."
I think there was a story.
Bill, why are you in South Africa? I was arrested, Grandma. Okay.
I think it was Woody from PKA at one point, where like he's got an autistic son that's like is a grown ass man now, but like still I think he still lives with them and everything. But his parents got a phone call using his son's voice saying he was in a car wreck and needed money, or something along those lines, using his voice, which is f***ing crazy. And I again, if you don't know any better, how do you explain to an 80-year-old person?
Dude, even before we had AI, like when I was a cop 10 years ago, we would have old people get scammed all the time. And 2 or 3 times I took the reports myself, and I would say, "Well, did that sound like your grandchild asking for money?" "Well, no." It's like, dude, why? Why would you send it? They said they were a friend. It's like, okay. Older people get really gullible sometimes.
That's just sad. Like
Yeah.
that's just despicable to go after older people like that.
the AI thing aside, I still, and it's not even like 70-year-old. I know 45-year-old people that can't use a computer to save their life. It's just, I can't talk about the mother of all bad decisions when computers were first coming out and you're just like, this is a fad. I'm not going to waste my time on it. And now you're completely computer illiterate.
Well, I know how it happens though, because like I've seen like especially some of the AI stuff and with TikTok. I think that's where I drew my line in the sand. Like I don't know, 6-7 years ago.
But we hired people for TikTok specifically.
Fuck you! I knew that was coming. Fuck off. But I was like for TikTok, I'm like that was my line in the sand. I'm like I'm not going to learn this. And then I in that exact same moment, I'm like, oh, this is how it happens, huh?
Yeah.
You find that line, and then 20 years later, you're getting one shot by just AI slop.
Have you ever woken up and felt the immediate need for a nicotine pouch or a cup of coffee?
I can't talk. It says no Nick on the can.
Yeah, no Nick allowed.
Big on. How many pouches, cups of coffee, or energy drinks do you need throughout the day to stop from crashing?
Too many.
Did those things cause anxiety or make you feel on edge?
I love edging.
Well, that's why using Ultra pouches can be a game changer for your energy levels. Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch.
They deliver ultimate focus and energy that lasts 1 to 2 hours, all without nicotine or caffeine.
Well, if they don't have nicotine, what's in them?
Great question. Ultra partnered with leading neurosciences to develop these pouches, Cody.
You mean they have nootropics and adaptogens in them?
I know you mispronounced nootropics, but yeah, they got those.
Nootropics!
And adaptogens.
They use Infinity, all rights reserved, PX,
Alpha, GPC.
L-theanine, a totally naturally occurring amino acid.
And vitamin B6 and B12.
New customers can use the code UNSUB to get 15% off TakeUltra.com.
That's takeultra.com and use code UNSUB, UNSUB. I can't spell. I hope you can.
After your purchase, they're going to ask you where you heard about them. Tell them UNSUB sends their regards.
Please, for the love of God, show your support.
Even AI right now, a lot of it's surprising how many people do not incorporate it into their day-to-day and help. And it is wild to me. I'm like, this is the really good tech. It's very helpful if you use it right.
I find it to be the opposite, frankly. I feel like there's a lot of probably Gen Xers for the most part who feel like they missed out on a lot of the social media boom and like the gold rush of social media, and they don't want to miss out on the next thing, and they overuse the shit out of AI. And they just think AI is the answer to everything. And they send these they post these horrifically edited reels and things like that, thinking like, I'm cutting edge. And everybody under 30 is like, Do you guys notice that too? Or is that just... Yeah.
I think it's that, again, you do not have, it's like us trying to use TikTok, or the people actually are studying it and be like, hey, you can do this right. And as long as a human is viewing it and then you train it properly, you can get some really good help out of it, and it makes your job more efficient. But a majority of people don't do that. They're just like, I've already talked to people and they're like, oh, what do you mean train your AI? I'm like, oh, okay. You have no idea how to use even Grok or Chat GPT. I'm going to get it one day. One day, I'm going to nail that name.
I just don't even correct it anymore. It's just...
It's like, whatever.
Eli versus acronyms, chapter 37.
I'll tell you what it's not good at. History. It sucks dick at history. It's awful.
You don't say.
I hate it. It's so bad.
You can't use it because then it's fucking
Fuck
giving
no, I
you
can't use it.
shit.
When it was first, I'll check in on it every once in a while, like after I already know everything, and I'll just ask it a question. Horrifically wrong. All the time.
It does that with a lot of crime reports I try to research too.
Yeah, like I'll ask it, be like, hey, where the f did Audie Murphy grow up? And it'll like start giving me all the information from like Alvin York or like completely different war hero. I'll be like, no, he didn't. He was born in this place. No, he was born in this place at this time. No, that's Alvin York. Oh, you're right. My bad. It's like,
and it always apologizes too, like that.
It's like,
oh, you're actually right. It's like, yeah, man.
Do I cut the red wire or the green wire? Oh shit, you're right. My bad.
Wait, you're dead.
It's Husk IRL, the guy that argues with AI. Have you seen his videos?
No.
This is the part where, again, Eli shows something to us that the camera cannot see.
What's Tony Hawk's brother's name?
Tony Hawk has an older brother named Steve Hawk. Steve is
I
editor.
was thinking about his brother, Mike.
Got it. Yes, Tony also has a brother named Mike Hawk. He actually has 3 brothers. Mike.
He asks, hey, 80, or what number has an A in it? And it was like 80 has an A in it. And he's like, really? This is Chat GTP. Yes, it has Chat GPT. Son of a bitch. Fuck. And it's
difficulty impossible.
Wait, it has an A in it?
First impression, can you just let me...
Shut up. It is struggling with baseline shit. Where's the other one? Simple instructions.
Can you laugh at everything I say just to make me feel
funny? It doesn't have a counter either.
I can definitely throw in some laughs if that makes you happy.
I agree, everything.
All right. I'm on it. Just warming up. Feel free to say anything.
It smells nice in here.
Well, there you go. Even talking about nice smells is
I just crashed my car.
Oh, well, okay. That one's a little dark.
My grandma's dead. She's been dead.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that.
No, you're supposed to laugh.
All his videos every day is that. Fucking, Husker crushing it out there.
To laugh.
Shut the fuck up.
You're crushing it out there. Shut the fuck up.
So, Japan, anything weird happen? Or what's the, like, food was good. I know you said that.
Nah, man. It was chill. It was just a good time.
What part of Japan were you in?
We started off in Tokyo, and then we went to Kyoto after that. So we like went up to the temples and saw the monkeys on top of the mountains and did the basic touristy shit, and it was wonderful. Dude, you would love the food, though. The Wagyu over there. There's a Wagyu stand every 10 feet. It's incredible.
That's a
Nothing weird
Kyoto
happened.
food district.
Oh, yeah. That market district with all the food on both sides. Oh, it's so good.
What would that...
What?
How do we get you to get a passport to do anything outside of the United States?
You don't.
Period?
What is
Probably
your
not.
resistance to leaving the country?
Why? Why would I?
Because I
Explore.
haven't left, for one, I haven't
Really
left
fun.
the country either.
Yeah.
But I
don't know. At
I don't have
some
a
point in
resistance
my
to it.
genealogy, my ancestors looked around and said, this shit's gay. I'm going over here. And I trust them. It's
but
enough
even
for me.
well, yeah, no, nobody's telling you have to move away from Iowa. I know that's a fool's errand, but visiting places isn't bad.
I don't know. It was bad enough. They were like, you know what? I will take a covered wagon to California.
Yeah, but they didn't have access to first class on a 747.
No, they didn't. And they still decided to come here anyways because it's that bad out there.
You can go to Africa. Sounds so dope with Kevin.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, South Africa with Kevin, yes.
Yes.
Okay, that I would do.
If we get to go hunt.
I can hunt in Iowa.
Deer?
Yeah. What am I going to hunt in Africa?
Everything.
Nick, have you seen the deer in Africa? They're a different color. Their horns are funnier shapes. I don't give a shit.
Actually, I will say most of what you could hunt in Africa, or a lot of what you would hunt in Africa, you can hunt in Texas because it's just all exotics.
I rest my case.
Lions?
Yeah.
What?
Probably.
No. you can't.
I can find
do
a guy,
that.
maybe. I don't know.
You got enough money, you can hunt whatever you want.
I swear doesn't he hunt like everything there on his property?
I don't know if you could just hunt. Well, I
yeah,
think
the pride. That's how
I
they
don't
do
know
it.
if you didn't see
pride.
pictures. He probably doesn't want you talking about it on the internet.
No, he takes photos of it. Kevin he loves shitting on people when they get pissed about it.
I would figure lions would fall into a similar category of elephants, where it's if it's a problem animal or something like that, then you can take them. I actually don't know on that, but I know in the United States you can't hunt a lion.
Well, they're not here. They're not native to the United States, Brandon.
That's what I thought you were asking.
No.
Oh, okay, I was no.
That's
Even
why
if
you
just
said,
have them.
what can I hunt there that I can't hunt here? I'm lions.
Because I know you got places like Ox Ranch where they've got rhinos and shit, but they have them just to have them. You can't just, here's 50 grand, can I shoot one?
Kevin does not give a shit.
doesn't care.
That's a leopard, Eli.
I know. I just let me scroll further for a different large
Music,
cat.
acronyms, large cats.
It's just Kevin with a house cat.
Kevin, I have to put my foot down on that one, buddy.
Where?
Rip Beans, Piano Man starts playing.
Oh, I have a question for you about cats. Is your cat's water by its food?
Yes.
Try moving it.
Why?
Because I read something the other day that house cats are almost always in a constant state of dehydration because a cat's instincts are to not drink water near its food source because in nature, contaminated fucking water or whatever.
He likes it. I have running water too. I have them in the fountain. You always want to have them in the fountain too. They'll drink more.
Really?
Yeah, because still water, they don't like it that much. So that's why they're hydrated too.
That's why you got a White Claw fountain at your house too.
Yeah, that's true.
Cody's lapping. I hate that. Cody just walking on all fours to the White Claw fountain.
He's unlocking a genetic memory.
Spraying Cody with water. Giant lion.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right. He kills everything out there.
I just wonder what the circumstances are that you can kill a lion.
Usually it's
You got a gun?
Well, all right,
he was telling
you
us-
can do whatever you want. We got free will.
I feel like we were hammering with Kevin one night, and he was talking about a lion attacking villagers, and he went out there with the whole village, and they killed it.
Well,
Yeah.
the males age up and they stop reproducing, but they fight off reproducing males. So
Yeah,
there will
that-
be like a 60-year-old lion that's killing all the young males that will actually breed, and they
Yeah.
have to kill them. That was the story with Cecil the lion.
Yep, it was an
Yeah.
alpha.
So that, yeah,
Yeah, but you can't explain that to an animal rights activist.
No, well, A, because they're retarded, but B, like, I don't know. It's
That's
just fucking
who-
irritating because like every time I've ever gone on a hunt like that, even the elk out in Utah, like you're going after specifically, like you're helping the species because you're going after one that's past its prime that can't breed, but they're keeping all in the elk's situation. Like they're retaining the bulls, or excuse me, the calves.
You're doing
Or the
multiple
cows,
things.
excuse me, not the calves.
So you're paying.
It's not an Epstein elk.
There's a reason the doctor did it. So Cecil, it was a doctor that paid like $200,000, I think, to hunt that. That money then goes to the tribe that is in that area. They get all the meat, the skin.
Well, a lot of them don't realize too that a lot of the conservation that we have
Christ, this
in the
video.
United States and across the world, that's fucking great, is because of hunters. Like hunters pay for all of that shit. There wouldn't be money going to a lot of conservation if it wasn't for people that were willing to hunt stuff.
That's how they pay for it. Everything.
I've looked into a bunch of like different stupid government interfering with hunters and conservation stories since I did that cocaine hippos video. And every story ends the exact same way. People get upset that hunters are killing this animal. Hunters have to quit. The animal starts overpopulating and breeding, and then the government has to pay poachers to go in there and kill them anyways. And it's like, okay, cool. You were collecting tax revenue and getting somebody to do it for free and conserving the species. And now you have to pay a mercenary money to go in there and kill them with tax money. You know how the whole cows are bad because of cow farts for the environment. We have 60 million cows in America, blah, 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 blah. Some cattle ranchers arguing with this person. What do we have before cows, dipshit? Bison. And we had 80 million of them roaming around, eating grass and shitting and farting. This is not new. Like, just because it's a cow instead of a bison, it doesn't.
But not only that, it was actually a huge. It was a huge push, basically saying that like private ownership of animals is better for conservation in certain regards, like the buffalo, because buffalo is just public property. A lot of times, like the army was just having them eradicated; they weren't owned, and so that's why we don't fucking have any of them. Is because there was no ownership. If you own it, you protect it. You want to cultivate it. But if it's just public property, then, well, you saw what happened to the buffalo.
Dude, that's one of the most gnarly pictures if you ever seen the buffalo skull wall, dude.
Yeah.
That's like
The
a
fucking bone
humanist.
temple.
Yeah. Tiny little person. Did you watch the new Bone Temple movie? Mm-hmm. Is that one was apparently really good.
It was
that
very
was
good.
You have to watch the first one first, but yeah, it's good. It's like a good series, I guess.
Yeah,
Do I need to watch
28 years later.
Do I need to watch that one
Yes.
before? Okay.
It's
Yeah,
a
you have-
very good
You have to
idea.
watch 28 years later, and then you can watch Bone Temple. But
Okay.
it's directly related. There's not like a huge time gap with a different story like the other ones.
It's picks up right where it
it
left
picks
off.
up right where it left off.
But the reviews were fucking stellar. Also, Cody watched our movie. Dang, Connor left.
Project Hail Mary.
Project Hail Mary.
I thought it was really good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
It's
Connor's
objectively a
lame.
good movie. And then Connor's being old negative Nancy over here. Like, it's not that good of a movie. So yes, it is.
I will
It's
say-
pretty good.
So you're going to forget it in like a year. I'm like, I do that to most movies, frankly, but that doesn't mean they're not good.
I did hate. I was reading like some tweet or something, and it was talking about that, and then the top comment was like, "The puppetry was really good." I was like, "Heh."
Hannah,
But the puppetry.
we're in the theater, me and Hannah. It's like we were like the only ones in this movie theater. Hannah just leans over. You realize that Rock is autistic, right? And I just fucking start dying. It's 100% accurate. Amaze.
That's why all the
I
space
do not like that
nerds-
name. I like that name. When it's naming the planet, that is a stupid name because they call it like, oh, I forgot about that.
Rock's 100% autistic. The more I think about it, the more autistic that movie is.
100%.
I will 3D print you a tunnel so you can walk.
What is this? Stop touching shit, Rocky. He's like, the second he has this little thing, he's just like, what is this? What is this? Oh.
I want some personal space here.
I picture this. They watch each other sleep to wake up, right? It's autistic.
Is it really?
We're talking about your favorite movie.
The puppetry. Cody, what did you think? Cody, what did you think of it?
I thought it was a really good movie.
It's so okay.
You know, everybody on the planet's wrong. Connor's right.
It's true.
Oh my fucking god! It's like the most 7 out of 10 movie that's ever been.
I think he upgraded that. I think he's upgraded it since. I think he's coming around.
Everybody talks about it like it's the greatest goddamn movie that's ever been printed on fucking film. It's so fucking okay. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's fine.
You seem to be very angry about it.
It's the okayest movie ever.
Cue the Mondami.
Yeah, The Godfather. The fucking Star Wars. John. What's that movie called? No Man's Sky? What's it called?
No Country for Old Men?
No. Fucking, what's this dumbass rock movie I already forgot the name of? Because
Hail Mary. Project Hail Mary.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's named after a Tupac song.
I think it's named after the prayer.
Which came first?
The movie. The Mother of God is named after this movie. Because it's so goddamn great, apparently. Fucking The Rock, who was controlled by a guy. Who gives a shit?
Maybe she knew how good this movie was going to be.
Jesus.
The puppetry was good.
The angel Gabriel came down from heaven and said, "You're not gonna believe this. In 2026, a guy's gonna control a rock alien, and everybody's gonna talk about it like it's the greatest thing that ever happened."
He's literally the soy jack with the glasses, like just crying and screaming.
I'm the soy jack with the non-Reddit opinion that the movie's fucking okay.
I hope you get to the pearly gates and they're watching it because it's their favorite movie.
I will say the amount of Redditors, like just the cringe types that are just obsessed with this movie it's starting to kill it for me.
It does ruin
Amaze. It's like, dude, just enjoy the movie.
Welcome to Team Trout.
I said it was a good movie. You're like, you're not allowed to enjoy it. It was mid.
That's not what I said. I reiterate, it's okay.
Calm down before you pass out.
Wait, pause. Here, go over here real quick with him.
I was saying that it's the same thing that ruined Batman, Heath Ledger's role in Batman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The people that were annoyingly obsessed about
that
it
in the
for
movie
so long.
theater shooting, but yeah.
Fuck.
Don't even remember that. I remember the fedora.
That was the third one.
Aurora, Colorado.
But that was the third.
But wasn't he dressed up like the Joker though?
No, he just had a gas mask and everything in because
I thought
he
he had,
threw
like, the
smokes
crazy,
and
like,
everything.
color
I
hair
thought he
and
was
shit.
dressed like I thought he was dressed like the Joker.
Yeah, I think so.
No, he just had like dyed hair, I think.
I swore he wore a gas mask the entire time, right?
I don't think so. I think people conflate it thinking that he like thought like I'm the Joker, baby. But I don't think
Shooter from Dark Knight Rises. So he had tear gas canisters. That's why I thought he had a gas mask on.
Where the fuck did he get tear gas at?
Oh, they spared him the death penalty by a single vote. F that guy. Or gal.
So he's wearing tack gear, gas mask, and body armor, and deployed canisters to release a gas-like substance before firing into the audience. So you can just cut that part out. But yeah, that's what I swore. I was like,
He was decorated with Batman, or his apartment was decorated with Batman paraphernalia, quote unquote. I don't know what the fuck that means.
oh, and then he had orange. He had orange hair.
He'd kill that guy.
Oh, apparently. Oh, David, Aragon?
Aragon, maybe?
An actor from the MTV television series Pimp My Ride stated that Holmes called him twice the month before the shooting took place. He was the writer, director, and the star of the then upcoming film titled The Suffocator of Sins, which depicts a vigilante who shoots criminals, and Aragon claimed that Holmes showed interest in the movie's trailer. That's weird. What a weird note.
And then how did he get his number?
1-800-PIMP-MY-RIDE.
Oh, but Connor, what was the argument you were having with Brandon the other day about law? The meter with.
Here you go, Connor.
Oh my God, dude. Dude, no, I'm gonna get fucking fired up.
He was screaming at me.
Because you're wrong. Let me grab my drink.
What did I just walk into?
So there's this fucking game. And I can't remember what it's called. Chase, I love making you work. Pull up the picture of this game I don't know the name of. You'll text me in 2 weeks asking me about it. But there's a wheel. I've seen it on like YouTube Shorts and shit.
It's a Wheel of Fortune.
Game. No, there's a little like ratchety wheel that you spin, and it gives you a gradient of points. So it's like 2 points, 2 points, 3 points, 3 points, 4 points. And it's a left versus right thing. So let's say hypothetically, before I get to the argument that I have with Brandon, it would be like, I don't even know, things that are white, things that are black. You spin the wheel without looking at it. Well, that would be in the middle because some people are white and some people are black. But one person who has spun the wheel reveals where that gradient is. So let's say it's like, like 3/4 of the way on the black side. So you look at that and then you tell the other person an item or an idea that will get them to guess, because they turn a dial where they think you're sitting on this gradient. So I'm saying this thing's like...
It's called the mind reading, or wavelength, the mind reading party game.
So something that's like more black than white, but it's not white, it's not black, it's, like here. So I would say like an Oreo cookie. It's mostly black, but there's white in it. So yeah, 75%.
Great.
Or it's like 33. Yeah. Because 2/3 of an Oreo cookie is black and 1/3 is white.
Okay.
Boom. There we go. And then you reveal, and then the person who guessed gets the points. We had a card, because Brandon and I play this when we are bored, just in passing.
Totally platonic board game playing. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, dude, the relationship that I have
versus intimate board game play.
Yeah.
Dude, Monopoly just fucks me up.
Like Boardwalk. I don't know what I'm willing to pay for that. You owe me rent.
So my life friend Connor.
Platonic male life partner.
I'm going for that hotel.
Oddly enough, doing
Brandon pulls out the hairband.
Ooh, too much teeth. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Community chest, you say?
All right, go ahead.
So I don't even remember what the card was. Oh,
no, it was illegal and prohibited.
Illegal and prohibited. Okay, so on the scale, I'm trying to remember from the perspective
illegal,
of the camera.
Prohibited.
Correct. Okay, so something that would be very illegal is over here. Something that is prohibited is over here. I am of the belief, that the middle point is where things, and Sho agrees with me. I will ask her to confirm.
She's Irish.
Yeah.
Car bomb.
Prohibited.
Things that are mildly prohibited. They're illegal. Things that are illegal would be on the illegal side. And then the center point is where things transition into things that are prohibited, but not illegal.
I see it as a spectrum, but all right.
Yeah. Brandon's certainly on the spectrum. So,
original joke. Fuck you.
Dude, I brought a screwdriver on set for a fucking reason.
Wondering about that.
This shit gets hot. Illegal, prohibited. The score range 2, 2, 3, 3, 4 in the center is like over here, the gradient. So I'm trying to suggest something to get Brandon to put the needle where that would be before we reveal that's where that gradient is.
This is either going to be one of the most just controversial bits of the podcast, or nobody's going to give a shit about this at all.
Nobody's going to give a shit, but I'm very passionate about it. So, gradients here. I said, not putting your shopping cart back when you leave the grocery store. Just being a fucking asshole. You unload your shopping cart and then you just kind of push it off to the side. You don't put it back in the little corral. Brandon, in his infinite fucking wisdom, says, or puts it over here on the illegal side.
No, I did not. Absolutely
yes,
not.
Now we're oh my fucking God.
There's no fucking way.
Jamie, pull up the picture.
Brandon suggested it would be there.
No way. No chance. I would bet quite a lot on this.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Yes. You don't even fucking remember what side of the argument you're on.
You were wrong as No, let me pull this shit up. When was that? You don't know how to work one of those.
This is what I was like, wait.
I'm gonna show you like that fucking
No, that's
Korean
why I
shop.
was like,
over there.
wait, they're together.
Like,
I know. Let's
I want you to know.
No, here it is. I found
This
it.
is
Hold up.
exactly what your neighbors think you guys are doing in that house.
I accidentally might have implied that to one of the neighbors.
that did happen.
Oh, wait, I can't play the audio on this because I said words I'm not going to say on YouTube. Two of them. One starts with an F, one starts with an N.
They were back to back, funny enough.
Prohibited, illegal. Okay, yeah, there I was on the prohibited side. Chase, I will send this to you without audio. And then you get, oh yeah, you're right. You guessed fully prohibited.
You didn't even remember.
That's still, my point fucking stands, you dumbass. That's not the most prohibited thing you can do. That's not illegal.
But it is the farthest away from illegal. Because if you're right on the border of illegal and prohibited, it's something that's almost illegal.
No! Everything that's illegal is on the illegal side. Everything that's prohibited is on the
Thank you.
Everything that's illegal is prohibited, you dumb idiots.
By
Kissing your sister on the mouth is legal, but it's much more prohibited than not putting your shopping cart back.
Are we peeking the mic yet?
By your logic, perfectly up and down between prohibited and illegal would be perfectly legal.
Yes.
By your logic.
Yes. It's neither prohibited.
That's stupid.
No,
I think that's stupid
It's a
too.
scale.
No.
It's a scale.
It is a scale.
Prohibited
It's
is over
legal.
here, and illegal is over here. So what would be between the two things? Something that is neither illegal nor prohibited. That's how the f***ing game works.
That doesn't
We
make
need
any
to
sense.
bar you from Echelon.
Oh my god. No, this is espresso. Every night, that's that me espresso. Love you, Sabrina. If you're watching, I'll fuck you. I volunteer myself as tribute.
She's gonna get sent this.
How about we solve the argument and just pull up the instructions for the game?
Now, if you follow the instructions to a board game,
that nothing says I know I'm wrong. Like please don't pull up the instructions.
No, I agree. Yeah, let's pull up the instructions.
Because
This is a
Brandon's
good
right.
segment.
It's
This segment of the podcast is
legal?
called Brandon Googles the rules to a board game.
Legal, prohibited, illegal. It's not illegal, legal, prohibited.
You're implying that all of the things on both sides of the scale are illegal. It stops in the fucking middle. Because everything on the left...
Where it becomes prohibited. So the closer you get to illegal, the more prohibited it is, and then it becomes mildly illegal.
Remember my black
Cody's
versus
laughing
white
off
argument?
screen right now.
Remember my black versus white argument?
Hold on. We're going to pull up the rules. Now I'm invested.
Pull up the rules.
Now I'm invested.
I'm there because it's shit like hot and cold.
I was like, Nick's
all
here.
the way. Here's
This is really good to
Here's how
record.
you know you're fucking wrong. So like the example they gave is hot and cold.
Okay.
So hot on this side, cold on this side.
Correct. And
So
then let's say I said
shut the f- up. You had your monologue. If your example is, okay, perfectly illegal, perfectly legal would be in the middle. So it's opposite, gets to the middle.
Yeah, like, I don't
perfectly
know.
opposite, 1 second. Perfectly opposite of hot would be cold, which would be in the middle. But it's hot, cold, meaning they meet in the middle. That's room fucking temperature.
No, so you would say that things that were cold were on the right-hand side, but things that were hot are on the left-hand
I
side. in
love
this
watching
example.
Connor know he's losing an argument.
I'm not losing this fucking argument. The comments will show. If you're watching this, comment, timestamp. OnlyFans. So what was the confirmation on those rules then there?
He was right.
Yes.
No, you didn't change the rules.
Who is the designer of this game? Can we get them to weigh in? I would really love the designer of this game to weigh in.
What you're suggesting by your implication that it should be all the way to the right
Is that it
prohibited.
is absolutely in no way illegal, but it is prohibited.
So, nothing beyond that. Ipso facto, Brandon Herrera is suggesting you should kiss your sister on the mouth. Because that's fine. Nothing's
It's
more
prohibited.
That would be more on the fucking prohibited
Actually,
side.
no, I would say that's closer to illegal. Because in a lot of states, you can't fucking...
No, that's dog is where you're putting it.
That's all the way to the... That's illegal!
Yeah, that would be like on the...
Illegal.
It's voting. Fucking dumb idiot.
Wait, so it's legal to dogs?
No, but it's not prohibited.
And on that note,
That's my second dog joke in the past 2 podcasts I've been on.
Poor Bo.
Don't put that evil on me. Yeah, welcome back to fucking Texas, brother.
and that's how you end the podcast.
Bye, everyone.
Are we really ending?
That's the perfect outro in my opinion.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the Unsubscribed podcast. I was joined today by Eli Doubletap, Nick, Brandon Herrera, myself, Dylan Nutt. Thank you so much for being here.
We love you. Goodbye.
I'm right.